Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Alchemy Tarot. Today's reading is all about your higher calling, and it is a general reading, so you'll have to use your own discernment to see what resonates with your spirit right now and what does not. We will start out with a meditation to tune into your heart and figure out which pile resonates with your spirit right now. We tune into our heart because our heart will lead us in the right direction every time. And this is a pick a card reading, so you will pick the pile that resonates with your heart the most. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So let's go ahead and begin our meditation. Make sure you're not driving. Sit comfortably. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth and focus on your heart. Breathe in very slowly, a big deep breath, and a very slow exhale. Breathe in very slowly through your nose. And a very slow exhale. In through your nose. And a very slow exhale. We're going to do a quick body scan, beginning with your head, now your heart. Notice the sensations in your body. Now we're going to focus on each pile while focusing in on our heart. Focus in on pile 1. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your body, and especially your heart. Does pile number 1 resonate with you? Now focus on pile number 2. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your heart. And focus on pile number 3. Take a deep breath and notice the energy in your heart chakra. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about your higher calling, and a higher calling is anything you can do to help humanity in some way. So let's go ahead and see what your first oracle card is. Nourish the Sacred Feminine. Okay, so this card is coming in because the Divine Feminine is all about receptivity. So you need to be receptive to messages about your higher calling. Let's take a look at some other cards here. Archangel Gabriel in turquoise, safe to be seen. Crystal Angels 444. Okay. Safe to be seen. So what Spirit wants you to know, what message is coming through here, is that in a past life, you were some sort of an artist. And you were really good at it, and you were talented at it, and it was your higher calling. It brought a lot of people joy, and you were very confident in it. For some reason in this lifetime, you don't feel safe to be seen doing this thing, this talent that you have. It's something that you're kind of not connecting to in this lifetime, but it's still in your energetic field. So you have to be receptive to messages about it. And in your past life, it could have been any sort of creative endeavor that is your higher calling. It could be dance, it could be writing poetry, it could be painting or drawing. But for some reason in this lifetime, you feel self-conscious about this talent. It's something that you enjoy doing, but you don't feel like you're good enough to be seen. Be receptive to the inner nudges that you're getting about this higher calling. Any kind of creative activity, it could be dance, just something that's creative that could bring joy to the world. That's definitely a higher calling. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Ace of Voices. And the Lovers. With the Lovers coming in, when I see that card, I think of like a communication from the divine. A communication from the divine. So in the near future, you're going to get a clear communication from the divine. And instead of being resistant to it like you have in the past, your mind is going to be totally on board. For some reason, this time when you get the message about this artistic endeavor, this creative thing that you're supposed to do, that you're supposed to bring to the world, for some reason it's going to click in your mind like, of course this is what I should be doing. Your mind is just going to light up with this divinely inspired creative idea that's going to come in. It has something to do with doing something creative, dance or writing poetry or something like that. It's something that you're meant to do to lift the world up, something that you've done before that you will do again. And when this idea comes in, it's going to click. Let's see what's next. You've got a Moonology card. Ooh, expect powerful change. So once this idea does come in and it clicks in your mind, expect a powerful change in your life because you will be on your soul path and serving your higher calling with doing this creative activity. So let's see what the fairies have to say about this. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts and our minds. So pile number one, if you have some sort of an animal totem, that means you're on the right track. Look out for that. I look for animal totems all the time. So some that come up frequently for me are a blue butterfly, which is right there in the card, and the hummingbird and praying mantises. Anyway, just keep your eyes peeled for an animal totem that might be bringing a message to you. When I see a cardinal, that's a communication from my grandmother. So just be on the lookout for an animal totem that means something to you. And if you don't know about animal totems or have never really paid any attention, start paying attention now to animals that show up in your life. And especially if something's kind of out of the ordinary and gets your attention, because the divine is trying to get your attention with a message about this creative thing that you're supposed to do. You've got an oracle coming in. The rainbow. Beautiful. And so here we see another rainbow being repeated in the Ace of Voices in her hair, and then the rainbow in this card. And the rainbow, this card is coming in as a symbol of your soul. When you receive this divine idea about this creative thing that you're supposed to do, like drawing or painting or whatever it is, your soul is going to be, you can see this parrot flying, your soul is going to be flying high because you've made connection with your true spirit and what you're here to do. So that is a beautiful message, just your soul flying high with this rainbow spirit. It's just a symbol that you have made contact with your soul and your spirit, and you and your soul and spirit are one with this creative activities. Okay, let's take a look at your next oracle, Indigo Pegasus of Wisdom. It's about your inner vision. Once you get this divine message, you will get this divine message because your third eye is opening. And this is about your third eye opening up to that inner vision for your life, that creative vision for this thing that you're supposed to do, this creative higher calling. So this is about not just seeing with your physical eyes, but seeing this vision for your higher calling, this creative higher calling, with your inner eye or your third eye. So your third eye chakra will be opening up so that you can see this creative higher calling with new eyes, and it will all click. You've got one more oracle card. Inspiration. It's all about what this whole reading has been about, receiving an idea, an inspirational idea about your higher calling. And your higher calling involves some sort of creative endeavor. And it's about, once you receive this higher calling, you're going to be lit up from within. Your soul is just going to be filled with this just enthusiasm to bring this idea to fruition and to start creating. And when you have a divinely inspired idea, dormant forces come alive. I don't know who said that. That's from a quote, but dormant forces come alive, which means the whole universe will start cooperating with you through synchronicities, divine timing, the right people coming in to help you at the right time. But the whole universe will support you in this idea because you'll be filled with that enthusiasm, because this idea will just click with you. So you'll be filled with that inspired enthusiasm, which is very magnetically attractive to synchronicities and manifestation. So beautiful. Let's do a brief recap of the message. So you will be receiving a divine idea. And it's a divine idea about being some sort of an artist, a writer, a painter, a dancer. This is your higher calling, something that's supposed to help make the world a better place, and it's to be an artist in some way and be receptive to those messages with this sacred feminine coming in. And then once you get that idea, everything will click. Expect powerful changes, and look out for the signs, for the animal totems that are showing up to guide your way. The divine is sending you signs through spirit animals. And here we have your soul just being lit up with this rainbow energy, and you being able to see that inner vision, that inner artist vision, and then with this idea of inspiration coming in again. So that's a beautiful message. So what we're going to do, pile number one, is I'm going to do a brief meditation for you to help call in this divine idea to help usher this in more quickly. So find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, and we will begin the meditation. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths slowly through your nose, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. So let's begin. Inhale through your nose and out slowly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Imagine that you're walking through an enchanted forest. And you look around and you see a small stream and a waterfall in the distance. And you look around and there are beautiful trees and flowers and birds. You can hear the sound of birds. And there are animals around. And you're on a path walking through this enchanted forest, and the path is lit up with a golden light. Then all of a sudden, you notice an animal on the path before you. This is your spirit animal. What does your spirit animal look like? Does your spirit animal have a message for you? Your spirit animal begins to quickly move down this path through this enchanted forest. And you follow. And you notice that the path is going to end up ahead. And you can see that at the end of the path there's a clearing. Your spirit animal moves out into this clearing and you follow. It's a beautiful meadow filled with flowers and soft grass. And you can feel the warm sun on your shoulders. And you hear a sound. It sounds like wings. Just above you, you look up and you see a large winged Pegasus flying towards you. And this Pegasus is Indigo. This Pegasus is flying towards you and lands right in front of you and moves forward towards you. You put your hand out to touch the Pegasus. And when you do, you feel energy moving from this Pegasus to your third eye chakra. And you feel and see this warm, bright indigo light. Your third eye chakra begins spinning, and this indigo light is getting bigger and bigger and expanding to fill your auric field. This indigo Pegasus has activated your third eye. And you open your third eye and you see in front of you a big, beautiful rainbow. And under this rainbow, you see an image of what you're supposed to do for your higher calling. If this image isn't clear right now, that's okay. It will become clear later. But what do you see? What colors do you see? Lights? Do you see objects? Do you see yourself doing an action? Do you see yourself creating? All of a sudden, the rainbow over your creative vision begins to form a circle around your artistic vision. And then the rainbow turns into a ball of light and envelops your artistic vision. This rainbow ball of light is flying very quickly towards you and then stops right above your head. You are going to invite this divinely inspired artistic idea into your energy field using this invocation. So say, in the name of divine love and by my own free will, I invite my higher calling into my energy field under grace and perfect ways. And so it is. This rainbow ball of light begins to spin above your crown chakra with these beautiful colors. And then descends down into your crown chakra, filling your crown chakra up with this beautiful rainbow light. Then moving down to your third eye and your throat chakra, down to your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and to your root chakra. Notice all of your chakras spinning with this brilliant rainbow light. Now it's filling your body. Feel it filling your body with this joyful excitement that you can feel down to your very soul. Now your whole auric field is filled up with this glowing, brightly lit rainbow light, and it's swirling around you, and you can feel the joy of receiving your higher calling. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, pile number 1. If you enjoyed this reading and the meditation, please like and subscribe. And if it really resonated with you, please make a comment below. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about your higher calling, and your higher calling is anything you would do in the world that would make it a better place. So let's go ahead and take a look at your first oracle card, Creator Alchemy. So with the meaning of this card coming through, it's about being a willing participant in co-creating with the universe or source. Let's take a look at your next oracle. Archon Barbello and Picture Jasper support Crystal Angels 444. Okay, so with this card coming through, it reinforces what came through with the Creator Alchemy, and that is willingly asking for help from the divine. And pile number 2, I'm getting the sense that you all are kind of lone wolves, that you like to go it alone, that you have a belief system that you don't need any help. But these cards are coming through to let you know that the divine, your team of light, is always there to help you, but you just have to ask. So it can just take a simple affirmation or visualization. You can just say, in the name of divine love, I call in my team of light and divine love and light for support. And so it is. It could be just as simple as that. They just need you to open the door a crack, and then you'll get that divine support that you need to fulfill your higher calling. Not sure what your higher calling is yet, but you need to ask for divine support around it. Maybe even asking for divine support around literally asking, what is my higher calling? So let's see if we can get any more clarity about what your higher calling is. Let's look at your tarot cards. Four of Voices. And Two of Swords. With the Four of Voices coming in, it goes right along with support, asking for that divine support and help. Just that knowledge that you don't have to go it alone is like a relief for your psyche, knowing that you can just rest and relax a little bit and let the universe meet you halfway. And this card coming in, the Two of Swords, what's coming through with this card is pay attention to your dreams. The divine is trying to communicate to you about your higher calling through your dreams. So set an intention to remember your dreams. Put a journal by your bedside, because the divine is trying to communicate something to you through your dreams. I know that's not the typical meaning for Two of Swords, but when this particular card comes up from this particular deck, that's what it means to me. So just be ready with your dream journal to write down any dreams that you might have, because there's a message for you from the divine, from your team of light, about your higher calling. Let's take a look at your next oracle. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And what I'm seeing with this card is that, so we're getting some information about specifics on your higher calling, and your higher calling has something to do with the environment, something to do with making this planet a better place to live. Because I see this image of this woman reminds me of Mother Gaia, and it's a time to give rather than take. So it's a time to give to Mother Gaia somehow instead of taking. So your higher calling is going to involve making this planet a better place to live through helping the environment somehow. Okay, that's really interesting, pile number 2. So you will get specific information, more specific information about your higher calling and how you're going to help the planet through your dreams. So pay close attention to that. And you'll be supported by divine love, your team of light, to fulfill your higher calling of helping Mother Gaia out somehow. So you've got a fairy card coming in. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet, this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. The energy of this card, the magical gateway, is about crossing into a new threshold, crossing that threshold into a new life and into the unknown. So once you do receive the message about the specifics of the way you're supposed to help the planet and the environment, you'll be crossing a threshold into the unknown and leaving things behind that you've known very well. But that's what happens when you're given a new dream. You've got to leave things behind and let the past go and just move forward and cross that threshold. We've got another oracle, the hummingbird. That's interesting. We got a bird for pile number 1. So pile number 2, when I see the hummingbird is a harbinger of joy. So once you discover what your higher calling is and what you're meant to do, you will feel so joyful at the idea. Once you download this idea through your dreams and you realize that this is what you're meant to do, that this is your higher calling, you will feel joy. The hummingbird is a harbinger of joy, the bringer of joy. This higher calling will be very fulfilling for you, pile number 2. Got another oracle. Pegasus of the sunflower. The Pegasus of the sunflower is about something ending, but a new chapter beginning. It's about knowing that you're divinely protected by divine grace, and that you'll be receiving a beautiful blessing with this higher calling coming in, and that blessing will be very healing for your soul. When I look at the sunflowers, I think of just gratitude and joy. So when this blessing comes in of the knowledge of your higher calling, you will be just filled with joy, and you start your new chapter towards your higher calling. It's just going to bring so much joy to your soul, just like with the energy of this hummingbird coming in. We've got one last oracle coming in here, receiving. The message that's coming through with this card, receiving, is just literally you receiving a message from the universe through your dreams about your higher calling. So that's just coming through to really emphasize that point, to pay attention to your dreams and write them down. What we're going to do here in just a minute is we're going to do a meditation to usher in this higher calling for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take elements from your reading, put it all together in a guided meditation for you to usher in the energy of your higher calling. So let's begin your meditation. Find a comfortable place to rest while doing this meditation. Make sure you're not driving. We're going to start out by taking a few deep breaths, slowly through your nose, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. So go ahead and inhale through your nose slowly, and exhale. Inhale through your nose slowly, and exhale. In your mind's eye, you see a door in front of you, and that door has bright light coming out from all around it. This is the door of the threshold to your new life. You open the door and you see a beautiful field of sunflowers. Once you walk through this door, crossing this threshold, there is no going back. You take one look behind you at your old life and walk over the threshold to your higher calling. You begin walking through this field of sunflowers. You can feel the warm sun on your shoulders as you walk through this field. And you notice that there is a path going through this field of sunflowers. And this path is all lit up with a golden light. And as you walk on this path, you can feel the warm sun on your shoulders. And you can see the path winding through this beautiful field of sunflowers. And you begin to walk this path that's all lit up for you brightly. And you can see the path ends up ahead. You walk to the edge of the field of sunflowers and you notice there's a clearing. And as you walk this path, you see a beautiful being heading towards you. This being is lit up with golden light. And as this being gets closer, you recognize her. It's Mother Gaia. She smiles a warm smile at you. And in her hands, she has a tiny hummingbird. This hummingbird is lit up with golden light, and it begins to fly around you. It hovers over your crown chakra. And this hummingbird is a symbol of your higher calling. And it's time to invite that energy in with this invocation. So say, in the name of divine love, by my own free will, I invite the energy of my higher calling into my energy field now, under grace, in perfect ways, and so it is. This hummingbird is still hovering over your crown chakra, through your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root, bringing with it its golden light. Your chakras begin spinning, and this energy is filling your body with the golden light, and you can feel joy moving through your body. This golden light of joy begins to fill your auric field. And you look at Mother Gaia. She touches the air, and a screen appears before you. And on this screen, there's a message for you about your higher calling. It could be words or an image, or it might not be clear yet, but it will come clear to you soon. Just notice what appears on the screen. It could just be swirling energy and light, not yet fully formed. Or it could be an image of you doing your higher calling. Or it could be words with a message. Just let the image be whatever it wants to be. Now Mother Gaia touches the air again, and the screen disappears. She begins walking, and she motions for you to follow. And you follow her down this beautiful golden path. And you see a bright golden light up ahead. Mother Gaia walks into this golden light, and you follow. You can feel the energy and the warmth of this golden light enveloping you with the joy of your higher calling. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And if it resonated with you, please make a comment down below. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about your higher calling, and your higher calling is what you will do to make this world a better place in some way. So let's go ahead and look at your first oracle card. Stop, drop, and ground. Pile number 3, the message from Stop, Drop, and Ground specifically for you is that you are ungrounded because you're worrying. Your mind is whirring around like a hamster wheel, and you're worried about money, you're worried about relationships, and it's causing you to become ungrounded. And what I mean by ungrounded is it's causing you not to be in the present moment. And when you're not in the present moment, when you're always in worry, it's really difficult to find joy in your life. So I'm not sure how this has to do with your higher calling yet, but the universe, spirit wants you to know it's time to stop, drop, and ground. I know we're all busy. Everyone's busy. Everyone's got a lot going on. But just to give yourself a little bit of time, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, to just ground in, take a few deep breaths, and get present. You can also find ways to get off that hamster wheel by just, in the present moment, just taking a breath, feeling your feet on the ground wherever you're at, and coming to the present moment and looking around for a few seconds, just kind of waking up for a few seconds to what is going on around you will be key for you going forward. And we'll see how this is related to your higher calling, but Spirit wants you to know, your team of light wants you to know that you've got to stop, drop, and ground. Wherever you're at, wherever you are, just stop. And if you find your mind, and this is from Eckhart Tolle, dragging you away like a wild river, there are some techniques. If you have never read The Power of Now, or practicing the power of now, there are some great techniques in there to get into the present moment, and I'll put links to those books down below. But one way is, if you're stuck in a thought loop that you just can't get out of, you just say to yourself, I wonder what my next thought is going to be. And you just wait. And that gives you a little bit of a pause. That just opens the door a crack to the present moment so that you can get out of that thought loop. Nature is also a great way to get grounded. Just look at a flower, pick up a flower, go outside, get a flower like a dandelion out of the grass, and just look at it. Or wherever you're at, look outside a window and look at the trees and the leaves, and just take a second to look at the nature all around you. That's another great technique for getting in the present moment when you can't get out of that spin cycle mind. That message is very important for you, pile number 3. Let's take a look at your next oracle. Angel Raziel in Peter's sight, Storm Wisdom, Crystal Angels 444. Okay. The message of this card is that with the energy of Storm Wisdom coming in, right now in your life, you're experiencing some sort of cleansing. But the message of this card is that it's just divine compassion at work in your life, clearing away things that do not serve. So changes are happening in your life, and it may feel exhilarating or a little bit scary, kind of like a big storm. Just think about the metaphor of a storm, and when you're outside on a hot summer day and you feel that stagnant air, and then the wind blows in and the storm comes in and it rains and just cleanses out all that stagnant energy, and the air smells fresh again. And this Storm Wisdom card is very much connected to the stop, drop, and ground. So when you are going through a storm, through some sort of storm in your life, you can't help but worry a little bit that things aren't going to work out. And so your mind needs reassurance from your heart that things are going to work out. And one way to do that is to ground with some of those techniques that we were talking about, so that you can get through the storm, so that you can be the one in the eye of the storm. Because if you're not grounded, you're going to get blown around by the strong winds. But if you're grounded, you'll be in the eye of the storm. So that's what is going on in your life right now. There are some things being moved out of the way by divine compassion, but this is to make way for a more beautiful life than you have right now. And I'm not getting any specifics about your higher calling, but the Storm Wisdom is coming in to make way for your higher calling somehow. So we'll see if we can get some specific information about exactly what your higher calling is. Let's take a look at your tarot. 9 of Inspiration. And 3 of Coins. With the energy of these cards coming in, with this Storm Wisdom in the clearing, the compassionate clearing of your life, the path will be made clear to you about what your higher calling is. And these cards are coming in to let you know that you have what it takes to do this higher calling. And this is about you putting the work in towards your higher calling. And you can see her victorious at the end of this road. Like, she knows what it's going to take to bring this higher calling into the world. And she has what it takes. And 3 of Coins, you see this person diligently working, like honing their craft, learning what they need to do to bring their goal of their higher calling into reality. And these cards are coming in to let you know that you have what it takes. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take you learning and honing your skills and studying whatever this higher calling is. But you have what it takes to bring this higher calling in. With this woman standing here victorious, you can see it, there's a path in the distance. Like, she's come to the end of the road, and she knows that she's just about there to bring her higher calling into the world. And also I see the repeated color of orange with these cards. So you see it in Storm Wisdom at the center of this card, and in the 9 of Inspiration, and that is sacral chakra energy. And sacral chakra energy is the energy of creativity, creating things in the world and having that energy to bring it forward, which you do for sure. Okay, let's see what's next. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So we haven't gotten any specific information about your higher calling yet, but we'll see what comes out of this. But I just have to say that this is the most color coordinated reading that Spirit has come up with so far. It just looks beautiful with the browns and oranges and the earth tones. I just have to mention that. It just looks like Spirit just coordinated this perfectly. But okay, I'm getting off track, but so it is time to take action. You're feeling the stagnant energy of before the storm. You're feeling like the stagnant energy. So maybe you're the one that's going to stir up this storm. And you're starting to feel this fire energy take hold, like this stagnant, kind of stuck, stuffy energy. And you're ready to break free of that. So it's time to take action. You may not know what your higher calling is, but it's time to take action to find out. And with the meaning of this card coming in, this card is such a positive sign. It's like a big heck yes from the universe. What Spirit wants you to know about this card specifically is the idea of determination, which you see in these other two cards here. The Nine of Inspiration, it's about that determination, the grit it takes to bring your higher calling into the world. And so that's the message for this card, but also it's time to take action in the direction of your higher calling. Like you're starting to feel that Aries fire energy, but because you are feeling stagnant in that stuffy energy and you're ready to stir things up. So you're probably the one that's going to get this divine storm kickstarted in your life because you're ready. You're ready to find your higher calling. You may not know what it is yet, but you're ready to take action to find out because you know that we're here not to live in stagnant energy. You know we're here to stir things up and live in inspiration, live in creativity and not stagnant, stuck energy. So you are ready. You are ready, pile number 3, to move forward. So take that first step to find out what it is to bring your higher calling into your life. We got a fairy card coming in. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time to ask for angelic assistance. The message I'm getting with ask for help is that you have already asked for help. Like you've been praying to get out of this stuck and stagnant energy, and you have asked for help from your angels and guides and divine help in some way. You have asked for it and you are getting it in the way of your team of light arranging synchronicities for you to help line up your higher calling with your life in the way of divine clearing. So you are getting help. You have asked for help and you are getting it. So this is just a confirmation to let you know that you do have angelic beings, your team of light on your side, helping you in whatever way that they can. So that's just an affirmation of that. So it's wonderful that you did ask for help, and it's just an affirmation to let you know that they have heard you and they are offering you help. Just look out for those magical synchronicities lining up that are going to lead you to your higher calling. We've got another oracle, the Gatherer. Okay. The message that's coming through here is, when I'm looking at the words, the Gatherer, the message is coming through is, we're getting specific information about your higher calling now. The Gatherer, you are meant to gather people together somehow. And Spirit wants you to know specifically it's through social media. You're meant to be a social media influencer somehow. And you have a positive message that will be uplifting to people, and that is your higher calling. That is what is coming through with this card, that your higher calling, you're meant to be in the spotlight somehow and be an influencer and bring this positive message to humanity to uplift people. But you're going to have to go through all sorts of action steps, and it's going to be a big learning curve for you. You're going to have to learn all about social media and the different platforms and what platform you would like to focus on. But don't worry about the details right now. This is what is coming through with Spirit, that you're meant to be some sort of social media influencer. Let's see if we can get some more details on that. Let's take a look at your Pegasus card. Pegasus, the water guardian. This card is coming in to let you know that right now in your soul, you've got a divinely destined idea percolating there in your soul, and that right now it needs to be protected. So if this is resonating with you and with your soul, that you're meant to be a social media influencer, an influencer in some way, well, when you're first trying to build momentum, maybe just keep it to yourself for a while. Protect the idea, because if this is something you've never done before, people are afraid of the new, and they may not mean to sabotage you, but they may say things to take the wind out of your sails. You've got something within your soul that wants to be born right now, and you have got to protect it. Keep this idea protected. If this resonates with you, the idea of being a social media influencer somehow and putting out a positive message, just like a mother bird sitting on her eggs, keep that idea safe and warm until that idea is ready to pop out of the shell. And it's funny, right now I've got a mama robin feathering her nest right outside my window. That's why I thought to say that. So super interesting. But yeah, be like a little mama robin feathering her nest, keeping her eggs warm until those ideas are ready to spring out, until you know that they're ready. So just use your intuition on that and keep your idea protected until it's ready to emerge fully. You've got one more oracle card coming in. What is already with you? The message with this card is that you already have what you need to take that first step. And the quote is coming to mind, you don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. And if the idea of being a social media influencer resonates with you, just take that first action step. It could be a tiny step, like let's say setting up a YouTube account or an Instagram account, whatever you feel called to do, or coming up with a name for your channel. But the message of this card also is you already know what your message is. It's like it's like right under your nose. Like the message from this card, she uses the metaphor of wearing glasses and looking all around for the glasses that you're wearing. So it's like the thing that you need to know, you already know what direction to go in with this and with your message. You just need to take that first action step. And once you start taking action and build up momentum, you will have the support you need to bring this higher calling to fruition. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do a meditation. I'm going to be using all of the elements from your reading and bringing them into a meditation to facilitate the energy of your higher calling coming into your life, helping to get that momentum going in the direction of your higher calling. So I will be doing a meditation here in just a minute for you, pile number 3. But if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe and make a comment about what resonates down below. So I will see you at your meditation. Find a place to rest and relax, either sitting or lying down. Make sure you're not driving for this meditation. We're going to start out by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose very slowly and out through your mouth very slowly. So let's begin in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine that you are walking through a beautiful grassy field. And you feel a gentle breeze, and it feels very refreshing to you. The wind picks up a little bit. It's blowing through your hair, but it feels invigorating. Imagine that you feel raindrops falling from the sky, gentle raindrops, and it feels refreshing to you. The rain picks up a little bit, and you can feel the drops on your skin. It feels warm and energizing. Each raindrop is glowing with a beautiful energy, and as it hits your skin and your clothing, you feel that beautiful energy moving through your body, and with each drop, the energy gets more and more intense, and you feel alive. You feel alive with creative energy and passion moving through your body. The rain continues to fall, and with each drop, you feel more and more energized. And this rain washes away any stuck energy, any resistant energy to moving forward. Feel in your body, where is this resistant energy? The rain is falling and washing away this resistant energy until finally you're filled with divine, creative inspiration. And the rain stops and the sun comes out, and you can feel the warm sun on your shoulders and your arms. And you're glowing with a fresh energy, the revitalizing energy of the rain and your renewed creative spirit. All of a sudden, you see some movement in the distance. And you see butterflies flying towards you. As they come closer, they begin to swirl around you, attracted to your newly revitalized energy. They're attracted to you like a magnet, and they're swirling around you. Some land on your shoulders, on the top of your head. You put your hand out, and one big butterfly lands on your hand. These butterflies are symbolic of the people you are meant to help in this world. With your energy and your message. This butterfly begins to glow brightly. And it morphs into a ball of beautiful energy in your hands. And this ball of energy begins to float in front of your heart chakra. This ball of energy is a symbol of your higher calling and the people that you're meant to help with your higher calling. We're going to invite the energy of your higher calling into your energy field. So say, in the name of divine love, by my own free will, I invite the energy of my higher calling into my heart chakra now. That energy moves into your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is spinning and glowing brighter and brighter. And it sends beautiful rays of light out, connecting with each one of those butterflies. You can feel this connection as joy, rising from your heart and moving throughout your body. Just stay in this energy of joy and connection with each one of these butterflies. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. That's all I have for you today, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And if it resonated with you, please make a comment down below. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. This reading is all about your higher calling. And your higher calling is just something you'll do in the world to make the world a better place. So let's see what your first oracle card has to say about your higher calling. Welcome, the Divine Masculine. Okay, so with this card coming in, this means that in your future, you're going to have a lot of passion, a lot of drive for your higher calling. And this energy is coming in the future, so it's not here right now. So get ready for this passion and fire energy to come in to help you with your higher calling. I'm not sure about the specifics of your higher calling yet, but just know that this passionate energy and the drive to make this higher calling happen in the world is coming in very soon for you. So, and this is a very auspicious card, a card that luck is on your side with that fire energy coming in. And also another message with this card that Spirit wants you to know specifically. This is very important. So when that passionate energy comes in, you have to be sure that you don't burn yourself out, that you're not burning the candle on both ends, because that can be easy to do when that fire energy comes in. And so you have to make sure you have a balance still of the yin and the yang energy, the receptive and the masculine. So just make sure that you don't burn yourself out. So that's an important message that Spirit wants you to know about welcoming in the Divine Masculine. You've got a crystal oracle coming in, Ascended Master Mary Magdalene, and Aqua Aura Quartz Divine Alchemy. Okay, with this card coming in, you're going to be presented with an opportunity to pursue your higher calling, but you're not even necessarily aware of what your higher calling is. But this opportunity will come in and it will hit you like a lightning bolt that, oh, this is my higher calling. This is divinely inspired, this opportunity, and this is my higher calling coming in. And you'll recognize it when it comes in. And then your whole life will go through an alchemical process. And it's going to be a joyful process. And you'll have that divine masculine energy of just passion and going forward with a lot of action, pursuing this higher calling. But this opportunity will come in and your whole world is going to open up for the better. It's going to be a really positive process. Sometimes when we go through divine alchemy, there's a dark night of the soul, but I'm not getting that at all. It's going to be a very positive process. It's going to just uplift you. It's going to be so inspiring. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, and it's going to come in and just shine a spotlight on what your higher calling is. It'll be a huge aha moment, and then your whole life will go through this alchemical process of transformation. And the specific message that Spirit wants you to know from this card, whatever you want to change in your physical world can change through that divine alchemy. So just look for that opportunity, and it's going to come sweeping through your life, and it is going to change. It is going to change for the better in a big way. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. The Priestess and Ten of Cups. With the energy of the Priestess coming in here, your guides want you to know to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition, because your guides right now, your team of light, they're trying to lead you to your higher calling. They're trying to lead you to this opportunity coming in with your higher calling through synchronicities and through intuitive nudges you might be getting right now. So it's very important to pay attention to your dreams and any intuitive nudges, any intuitive feelings that you're getting, and follow that, because that will lead you to this opportunity that's going to just change your world. That will lead you to this opportunity that is just going to change your world for the better. And after, in the future, when you do start, in the future, when you do get this opportunity and start the journey of your higher calling, you will meet a romantic partner in relation to this higher calling. So, and you see the cat, the little orange cat, and the dog so comfortable in front of the fire. So it's going to be someone you feel like that you feel very comfortable with. It's going to be like a romantic relationship that unfolds very easily, and you'll feel comfortable with this person. And this is part of that alchemical process that's going to sweep through your life as soon as you are presented with this opportunity and accept it. So make sure you could even write down your dreams. Keep a notebook by your bed and set an intention to remember your dreams and write them down, and follow those intuitive nudges so that you'll be in alignment with the synchronistic opportunities that are leading you to this opportunity, because things are just going to unfold. It's like once you accept this opportunity, joy is going to come sweeping through your life in so many ways. Got another oracle card, meditate and contemplate. Okay, with this card coming in, it goes right with the Priestess card. Your guides want you to know that they want you to connect in with them through a meditation. And this is going to give you more information about this opportunity and lead you intuitively to the right place at the right time to seize this opportunity. But to take time, this is really important, to take time to connect in with your guides and your higher self so that you can get this intuitive information that you're supposed to be receiving. And there are a lot of different meditations. If you just Google it, look on YouTube, there are a ton of different meditations you can use to connect in with your guides. But just make sure that you're doing that on a regular basis so that you can get this information that is needed to lead you to the right place and time to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm not getting any specifics about your higher calling yet, about exactly what your higher calling is, but maybe we will with the next cards. You've got a fairy oracle coming in. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Okay, so now we're getting some specific details about your higher calling. So your higher calling is going to involve working with a group to make some sort of a product, some sort of a physical product. That's what I'm picking up from that card. So be on the lookout for an opportunity to do something like that. We've got a mystical shaman card coming in, the serpent. With the energy of the serpent coming in, this is just another card about transformation. And so whenever you do meet up with this opportunity and begin that process, it's just another card really emphasizing how much your life will change for the better and how much joy working on your higher calling is going to bring you. Okay, let's see what's next. Mandala of Pegasus. The energy of this card coming in, this mandala is a portal to positivity. Whenever you line yourself up with this opportunity coming in and then accepting this opportunity, you'll be entering a portal of positivity. This opportunity is going to take you through a threshold into a new positive life. So if things haven't been going well in the past, just know that you're going to be receiving many blessings going forward once you line up with this opportunity and pass through this portal of positivity with the mandala of the Pegasus coming through. So good news, pile number 4. You've got one more oracle card coming in. The word wants to be written. Okay. So with this card coming in, what your team of light wants you to know is you're supposed to write a book. You are supposed to write a book that will uplift people, and you're going to work together with people to publish it. So yeah, pile number 4, you all are writers, and you may not even have thought of yourself as a writer before, but you're going to get some intuitive information, some intuitive nudges about writing a book. You'll have to check in with your spiritual team and meditate and contemplate on the subject matter, but it's meant to uplift people in some way. But you are meant to write a book, and that's the product you'll be putting together with other people, with people that will help you publish it. Let me just do a quick recap. There is going to be divine alchemy sweeping through your life. You will download an idea. You'll be presented with an opportunity to write your book, and you'll have to meditate and contemplate to receive the information about what what you're meant to write about, but it's meant to uplift people. And through this process, you're going to be meeting up with a romantic partner at some point in the process, but your life is going to be uplifted in so many ways. Once you receive this divine calling, your inner knowing about what you're meant to write about to uplift people. And then we've got this portal of positivity coming in that you're going to be entering through that's just going to shine so much light in your life. It's going to be a beautiful thing. What I'm going to do, pile number 4, I'm going to put together the elements of this reading into a meditation to help invite the energy of your higher calling into your life. So if you feel like you're ready for that energy to enter your life, stick around for the meditation. I'll be doing the meditation right after this. So if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And if it resonated, leave a comment down below. I will see you at your meditation. Do not do this meditation while driving. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. We're going to start out with 3 deep cleansing breaths. You're going to breathe in slowly through your nose and then exhale very slowly through your mouth. Let's begin. Inhale very slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale very slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Right in front of you, in your mind's eye, you see a very large, intricately designed mandala. And the colors of this mandala are beautiful shades of orange and red. And this mandala begins to spin very quickly, and the colors are glowing and whirring around. And you reach out and you touch this mandala, and it stops spinning. And instead of the intricate designs, you see a clear screen in front of you. And on this screen, images begin to appear of a new, beautiful life that's just waiting for you on the other side. Images pass by of your life unfolding in beautiful ways, in all aspects, with abundance flowing to you, with love, beautiful relationships, and a healthy, strong, vibrant body, and a beautiful connection to spirit. And you see in this portal, all of a sudden, this beautiful winged creature appears before you. And it's a Pegasus made of golden, glowing light. This Pegasus walks through this portal. This is the portal of positivity. And the Pegasus walks towards you. leans down so that you can climb on its back. You climb on, and the Pegasus flies through this portal of positivity into a beautiful new life. You can feel the warm sunshine on your shoulders and the wind on your face as the Pegasus flies you around this beautiful new land. The Pegasus lands softly in a grassy field. And leans down, and you climb down onto the ground safely. You can feel your feet on the warm grass. And the sun on your shoulders. And the Pegasus flies away into the sun. All of a sudden, you see these divine beings walking towards you. They are glowing with a bright white light. Some of them have wings, and they surround you. This is your team of light. One being walks towards you. This being glows with white light. The being gets very close to you. This being is your higher self. Your higher self is holding a book and lifts the book up so that you can see the cover. And there are words on the cover of this book in a beautiful golden script. What do the words say? If it's not clear to you right now, just give it time. It will come clear soon. Your higher self opens this book, and the book is filled with words. And you look at the book. What does this book say? What are the words on the pages? Your higher self closes this book, and it begins to glow brightly with many colors. The colors begin to swirl around. And morph into a beautiful, glowing ball of light with many colors. The ball of light begins to float and drift right above your crown chakra. And with this invocation, we're going to invite the energy of your higher calling into your auric field. So say, in the name of divine love, I invite the energy of my higher calling into my energy field. Under grace and under perfect ways. And so it is. This glowing, multicolored orb of light moves into your crown chakra and down through your third eye chakra, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root. Your chakras are now spinning with this beautiful multicolored light that fills up your body with joy and light and love. Now this energy is getting bigger and fills up your auric field. And is now a large ball of light surrounding your body. This ball of light is a magnetic attractor for your higher calling, for circumstances and people surrounding your higher calling, and synchronicities. And you can feel the light of your higher calling throughout your entire body, transforming your body with divine alchemical energy that you will bring forward into your life after this meditation. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, pile number 4. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.